Hello everybody, this is Jen again with another video blog. I've had requests from some people to do another one, so I thought I would do it even though there's all like 4 of you that watch them, but I'm wearing the hat because the hair is a little bit scary. So in this blog I'm going to talk about a couple of different books. The first one that I'm going to talk about is called Good Enough by Paula Yu. And this is a very special book because I met Paula at the YA Literature Conference that I went to in Naperville. And she was so awesome. She played the violin for us. She was amazing. And so that's why I bought her book and had her sign it. You can see it right in here. Let me find it. Oh, there it is. It says, "For Jennifer, you're more than good enough." Oh, wow. That's very sweet. And, you know, I really loved this book for a couple of different reasons. It's about Patty, a girl. She is a senior in high school. She's an amazing violin player, and she is trying to be the perfect Korean daughter. She's trying to get into an Ivy League school. She needs to get a good SAT score. I mean, it's all about all the pressure that happens to her during her senior year of high school while she is trying to get ready for college. And I totally related to this book on so many different ways because while she was trying to be the perfect Korean daughter, when I was growing up, I was trying to be the perfect preacher's kid. And so I know all about the pressure to get into a good school and get good grades, and, you know, an A- would have brought down my GPA and that type of thing. Even an A would have brought down my GPA. So I know all about that stuff. It's a wonderful book. It made me cry at the end. Just, you know, it's so good. It's really funny. Paula Yu is a hilarious woman. She during her presentation, I was laughing so hard, and I could hear her voice in my head as I was reading the book because she's just hilarious. It's a wonderful book. You should definitely read it. Even though she's a senior in high school, you know, nothing happens in it, so like middle schoolers could read it, maybe even younger, but it is a little bit long. Next, I'm going to talk about, this is just going to be a real fast one, I'm going to talk about Graceling, which is a YA book in our collection. It's by Kristen Cashore, I don't really know how to say it. This is an awesome fantasy book. One of the best fantasy books I've read in a very long time. And I hate to summarize the plot of books because I'm really bad at it, so I will try to not mangle this one too much. It's about a girl named Katza who has a grace. And a grace is a specific gift or talent, and the people who have a grace, they have 2 different colored eyes. So her eyes, one is blue and one is green. And her grace is killing. She discovered it when she was 8 years old. Somebody tried to sexually harass her or whatever, and she killed him. And so if you're graced, the king of your little area or whatever is allowed to use you to do whatever he wants. So you kind of belong to the king. And so the king of her little area, country, whatever, uses her as kind of like his muscle. She goes, and people who have wronged the king or owe him money, she goes and like cuts off their fingers and does all that other stuff. And, you know, she's a really awesome female character because she has a mind of her own, but she has this awesome, like, kick-ass way with her. And it's a wonderful fantasy. It's a wonderful love story. And the world that Kristen has created is so realistic, and I love it. And apparently she's working on a prequel and maybe possibly another book as well. And I loved all the characters in this book. This is a very good book. Everybody needs to go out and read Graceling, and it's really awesome. And I know you can't see, but there are her 2 different colored eyes on the back there. This is a fabulous book. And then, I don't really know what else I'm going to talk about. I did read Harry, A History by Melissa Anelli. I'm very excited to have her sign this for me in May when I see her at LeakyCon. You know, I enjoyed this book a lot. There was a part in the beginning where she talks about how the book got published and all the different stories behind that. And just about every Harry Potter fan in the world has heard that story 1.5 million times. So that got a little dull. but, you know, she has to have it in there if it's going to be about the books themselves. I mean, I liked it. I guess I expected a lot more because, you know, she was talking up the fact that she got to interview J.K. Rowling, and there's no real chapter or section of the book that's all about the interview. It's just little phrases and quotes here and there scattered throughout the book. And I guess my hopes were just way too high for the interview itself. But I did really enjoy this book. There were many instances when I got goosebumps, when it made me remember what I was going through at that time in the fandom, like when book 5 came out, when book 6, book 7, the movies. I mean, it's a really, really great book if you are a fan of Harry Potter. And I'm glad that I purchased it. And I just really enjoyed reading it a lot. I just think my expectations were a little bit too high. So I think that's all I have to say for you guys today. I'll try to do more video blogs. I've been trying to think up ideas of things I could do besides talk about books. There might be a lot of videos of my cats, so, you know, just be prepared for that. I'm really excited because today from Interlibrary Loan I got the Goofy movie soundtrack, which I don't know if anybody knows how impossible this is to get your hands on. I swear it's like $60 on Amazon used because it's out of print and nobody can find it anywhere, but I'm very excited. I'm going to listen to this right now, and I'm thrilled that I have my hands on it, and I already tried it in my computer at work, and it does function, even though it is a children's CD from a library, which the odds of it actually working are like 10%. But I know that it works, and I'm very excited to listen to it, so... And it's almost 10:30 at night, which means it's almost time for Hannah Montana. So I will see you guys later, and I hope that you appreciate this video blog, bad hair and all. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.